It's a bit cliche, but nowadays Brazilians, they just love K-drama. People know all the actors to follow their lives and they are really into it.
Why do you think that people in Brazil watch K-drama?
Hello, I'm Helen. I'm from Brazil, but actually I live in Paris nowadays. This is my second time visiting Korea. I'm really excited. Today is my first day around the city and I'm in a really interesting building made by Zaha Hadid. It's really impressive.
And what was your first impression of the country?
I think your country that the culture is something that it's really is strong. Like I live in Paris and nowadays it's really a mix of a lot of things. So I think here we can find the authenticity and so it's really nice to learn more and it's really different from Brazil where I came from. Everything it's impressive for me.
Can you tell me what are the differences that you noticed?
Main differences, I think people in Brazil, they are really expansive, like they are known by speaking out loud, making noise, laughing, always smiling. Here I think people are a little bit more respectful with the space of others. I think that's really nice.
And what would you say was your biggest reason why you came to Korea?
I wanted to go to a place that in French we say des paysans. That means you have the feeling to be somewhere else. It's like being out of the picture that you are used to. And the place that I live and the place that I came from, this is really the paysan.
What do you think was the most memorable experience that you had so far in Korea?
I think what makes the difference is the interactions that we have with people. Like, for instance, last time I came, I went to the main palace.
Yeah.
And it's really touristic, but I met some Koreans there that they couldn't speak English, so we couldn't communicate. But they came to me and they were offering me food. That it was like, I think they made it themselves and they were doing like a picnic and they came to me and offered it. We couldn't communicate, but I was really grateful for this. And it was something like a cake with beans. That it was really nice and they were really glad that I like it. So we were basically communicating with smiles and it was really nice.
And what do you think is the image of Korea back in your country?
It's a bit cliche, but nowadays Brazilians, they just love K-drama. In Portuguese we called it dorama and people know all the actors and they like follow their lives and they are really into it. Everything you saw like K-pop and K-beauty and stuff like that. I think it's a nice way to get to know a little bit of the culture because Brazil it's almost like the opposite side in the globe. So to come here, it's not that easy. You need time and it's not cheap. So it's an entrance to the culture. And now that I'm here, I can see a little bit like the way people dress, the food and things like that. It's nice to see it live.
Why do you think that people in Brazil watch K-drama?
Brazilians, they are really engaged with new things. So actually, like social medias, for example, if you launch a new social media, they are all going to try and going to use. They are really visual. And I think everything that is new, they like to try. So it was something that came out. And so nowadays, everyone watches it.
And what do you think was the best food that you had so far?
So it's a little bit difficult to say because I'm vegetarian. And I felt that here it's not that common if you want to try something really traditional. But it's funny to see that you use beans to eat like sweet things. And for me it was a bit strange in the beginning, but it's not so bad. So I tried like the fish with beans inside and it's nice.
If you're a vegetarian, I recommend something called 사찰 음식, like food that monks eat.
Ah, okay.
You know?
Nice.
So maybe you can try it.
There are specific restaurants or you just find it?
Yeah, if you type in 사찰 음식 in Naver Map or Google Map, some restaurants will pop up. So maybe we'll have to check.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what was your favorite place that you ever been to? Yeah.
I think that what is nice is that I felt like every neighborhood has his own identity. So some are more touristic, some like are more with young people. I'm bad with the names, but there is one neighborhood that I like it. It's more east side. You have to cross the river. There is a university around, so it was really interesting to see the nightlife there. There is a lot of restaurants and bars and a lot of lights during the night. And you can see the young people, they are really easygoing and laughing. And it was something that I was not really expecting, but I felt that they are like feeling nice with each other and they are going around in groups. So it was interesting to see that. Also around here, like this side, there is a neighborhood that you can see, it's a bit industrial with a lot of specific stores. Like there is one that they are selling just paper and the other one just bags for stores. And I think you don't see that much, like for example in Paris, you cannot buy those things only on the internet. You don't find stores like that. And it's really authentic, so I like it.
So I think my last question would be, what's one advice that you would give to foreigners who are planning to come to Korea?
Just be open-minded. So like this opportunity, I was just like laying down in by the side of the museum and someone approached me, and I think like the exchange with people are really nice. And so another suggestion is to learn how to say hello and thank you and those things that people, they are really touched, especially because Korean is really difficult to speak. So I think if you do a little bit of efforts, you're going to win a smile of someone and it's going to be nice.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank
I hope
you.
you guys have a great time.
Yeah, we are having it. Thank you.